Hello there, YouTube. Welcome back to a Cards franchise video. We are done with the month of April, as you can see, finishing on a good note. Tigers are split so far, but we did win a series against the Mets. We did lose this series to Arizona, but all is well. Win a series against Milwaukee, Oakland, Arizona, and Philly, Miami. Turn our season around. So a rough start after we got clapped by the Dodgers and Marlins Padres to start the season. But then once we got home, after getting blown out 12-2, started pick things up. 1-4-5 there, lose here. Then again, win 4 out of 5, or actually, if you want to be technical, 6 out of 7. And that's what really kind of jump started our month of April. Well, right now, we lead the division 16-4. Our last win put us in a division lead for the first time all season. See the Reds struggling. Winners of 2 of their last 10, so you know what? Let's take a look at the standings. Through April, the Phillies lead the East 22-9, Braves 18-12. Only 2 teams in the division above 500. The Marlins probably will get there 15-16 right now. Mets struggling 11-19, winners of 2 of their last 10. Nats also struggling, winners of 3 of their last 10, and they are 10-19, bringing up the rear. As we just saw, Cardinals leading the Central, not because they're playing great baseball, but because they're not playing bad baseball. The Reds 2-8 in their last 10. They're 16-15. Milwaukee's sitting at 500, a game behind us, on a nice winning streak, or nice good set of games. 7 of their last 10 they have won. Cubs 13-17. Pirates bringing up the rear at 12-19. In the West, the Dodgers of course lead. D-backs 3.5 back. Really good start to them so far, or for them so far. Padres a game under 500. Giants 2 games under 500, and the Rockies well below 500, 11 under, near 13.5 back in the division. Still not going to focus on the wild card too much, probably not till mid-May, but you can see as we approach about 20% of the season, the D-backs hold the top spot, the Braves the second, the Reds the third, and pretty much really of note, that's it. Milwaukee is at 500. Everyone else is close kind of here. This 2.5 game backpack, but they are under 500. So to me, mentally stay above 500, things will be well. In the American League, the Rays finally lost a game, but they had won 7 in a row, 19-12. The Orioles a game back at 17-12. Yankees 2 back at 17-14. Red Sox even, and Blue Jays in last. Kind of a surprise. Figured with Vlad on the cover, maybe they might under the hood get a little bit of a boost, but they're struggling right now. Maybe they turn it around. Who knows? Got to get right on the road though. They're 7-10 on the road. In the Central, the Twins 19-11, only team above 500, so clearly they lead the division. Guardians 2 games under at 5 back. White Sox 3 games under 5.5 back. Royals 13-18. We're currently playing the Tigers. They are 11-19. We hope to give them their 20th loss of the year. The West, the Rangers, it's a weird division. At one point, no team had a winning record, but that has changed. The Rangers 2 games above 500. They're 16-14. Astros a half game back. Remember, the Astros started the season 2-8. They have definitely turned things around. The A's, just a game under 500. Still the surprise of the year to me. The fact that they play so good. I just wasn't expecting this. Mariners and Angels, 13-17. The Mariners, gotta get things fixed. Their pitching has been a little bit of an issue, and then the Angels won't let, no Ohtani. That's definitely going to make things a lot harder for them. Wild card, Orioles number 1, Yankees number 2, Stros number 3, and then at 500, the Red Sox are a half game back. So kind of the same thing, to stay above 500 and you'll be in contention. Looking at awards for the American League, Bailey Ober. 5-1 in his 6 starts, an ERA of 1.54 and 31 Ks. He is a pitcher of the month. Player of the month, Riley Green. We got to see it up close and personal, batting .433 for the month. That's crazy. 7 home runs, 24 runs batted in. And then the rookie, also a twin. So Minnesota getting a lot of help. Batting 324 is Mr. Austin Martin. I'm about to say Aston Martin. 2 home runs, 10 runs driven in. National League, Zach Wheeler, perfect, at least record-wise, 5-0. Did get one no decision, but an ERA of 1.19, 38 Ks. Player of the month in the National League. Pitching-wise, Nick, I love to hit home runs, Castellanos, 4 on the month, 16 runs driven in, batting 419. And then Lee, 304, 5 home runs, 16 runs batted in. So far, a great start to his career in the majors. The Giants definitely happy with what he's providing. Not going to look really at the big awards because it's too early in the season, but we will look at the All-Star voting, see if we have any Cardinals. You see Lance Lynn 4th in starting pitching. 6th is Miles Michaelis. Reasonably close. Lynn's not too far behind Allard. And Miles, he could probably make it. We'll see. Ohtani, of course, number 1. No surprise. Bullpen, no Cardinals, as expected, given how some of them have pitched. Zach Thompson there. I think he's probably too far back to make it, though. Joe Mantiply pitching really well. 0.79 ERA. 0.44. 16 innings, no earned runs allowed. Yeah, you got a lot of work to catch those guys. Closers, Helsley is 3rd. Really far behind Evan Phillips, though. Alvarado sitting there. Look at that. 12 innings, no runs allowed. It's really hard to compete with that. And for that matter, you look at saves, he's got 11. Helsley's got 9. So a couple behind, and definitely one guy is pitching much better than the other. Catcher, William Contreras sitting at 2nd. Wilson Contreras down here batting 209, 61K. So probably not going to get it. Will Smith should get it. I still feel that Ruiz will probably make Contreras or William work for that a little bit. And you got Realmuto here too. A hot May, I could turn things around. First base, no Goldie because Goldie is not necessarily hitting well. He's batting 217, but you see 4 home runs, 14 runs batted in. It's not bad in the world of first baseman, but there's better. Josh Bell, 6-18. Rowdy Tellez, 7-15. And then Christian Walker leading all voters at 171K, batting 264. Second base. This is a tough one because for the Cardinals, like, who do you really go to here? Nolan Gorman sits at 91K. Donovan, 14K. Rosario, 4. That's why even voting at that point. Matt McClain, though, leading. Third base. Wisdom, number 1 so far. 7 home runs, 22 runs batted in. Muncy injured. Ooh, a torn finger ligament. Given how my thumb hurts right now, this definitely rings close to home. He is batting 279, 9 home runs, 22 runs batted in. They will miss his bat, and fans will not be voting for him because of that, because the stats won't get better. So Arenado, batting 248. Look at that, batting 327. Wow, amazing. But Arenado will have an opportunity to make up some of that ground. Can he catch him? Probably not. But he should definitely make it more competitive. Carp, who should be, and he's technically our DH, 70K, batting 175, but he does have 7 home runs. Shortstop's a tough one. So, yeah, Mookie and Turner, that could definitely be a competition to the end of the voting period. Lindor and Swanson kind of on the fringe, outside looking in. De La Cruz obviously won't be able to make up any ground because he's injured. We got to go all the way down there. So you got Crawford at 12K. Oof. What about that? Crawford's at 12K, and you don't even have Mason Wynn listed. Left fielders, Nimmo, TJ, separated by 2K. Brian De La Cruz, just 6K behind TJ, so that's not anything super crazy. In terms of Cardinals, Jordan Walker down here at 85K, 4 home runs, 11 runs batted in, batting 233. Got to get that average up. Batting 370. Wow. Got a couple guys batting over 300. Brian and Nimmo. Center field, Cody Bellinger, 118, but really the rookie of the month, running away with this, batting 227. I'm sorry, 227K votes, batting 294, 5 home runs, 16 runs driven in. Duvall is the next closest, but he is far back. I don't really think anyone's going to catch him unless he were to get hurt. Edmund, all the way down here, 65K. And then in right field, Castellanos, of course, player of the month, so it's not a surprise that he is up there. McCutcheon and Starling Marte are second. Tatis, saw him crank a big home run against the D-backs in real life today. He's got 6 for the month, 17 runs driven in, 5 stolen bases. Newbar, go ways down there, 242 batting average, 5 home runs, 11 runs driven in. Don't really think he will factor into that at all. DH, Carp is listed there, so that's cool that they have that on there. You see Ohtani, number 1 for starting pitching, 6 for DH. They'll get there. And then just for full disclosure, we'll look at the American League. Garrett Cole, elbow tightness, so he'll probably miss a start. Not bad. Eovaldi, right there, matched with him. Same amount of votes. Bailey, player of the month, but not number 1 in vote getting. Interesting. Kevin Kelly running away with it here. But obviously these other guys will make it too. So a couple of Mariners on there. A couple of Twins. No surprise with Minnesota having a great record that this guy's up there. Clay Holmes, Clase, some of the familiar guys. Carlos Estevez up there. Perfect ERA, as was Clase. So a couple of guys. Hell, even Kenley Jansen down here. No, he is a middle reliever, but still. Middle reliever or setup. 6.2 innings pitched, but no earned runs. Jeffers at catcher. Adley is third. First base is Vlad Jr. 8 home runs, 21 runs driven in, but Mountcastle 5 and 24. Noda 7 and 23. Well, hell, if the A's are winning games, it's a big reason why. Second base, Altuve. Third base, David Fry. That's a surprise. Bregman and J-Ram kind of lurking back there. Well, Devers and J-Ram are lurking. Bregman's right there. I'm pretty sure he'll pass him. Corey Seager, the better brother, leading shortstops. Bo Bichette second. Gunnar Henderson third. So already making his impact felt. Bobby Wood Jr. fifth. Eloy, I just agree with Shins. He's not out for long. He's a little bit behind, but he'll miss some time. Center field, Mr. Judge. 12 home runs, 29 runs driven in. Jeez. Cedric Mullins, 3 and 17, and then a little bit of a gap until you get to Jaron. And for that matter, Trout, 5 and 17, batting almost 300. Man. And then Riley Green and right. Stanton, 9 home runs, 22 runs driven in. I'm sure Yankee fans will be thrilled with that, and batting 323. And then lurking down here, Sandman through 23. Soto batting 333, 8 home runs, 14 runs driven in. DH, Eloy, David Fry, and Mr. Stanton.